Hi guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you the most important features of the DAT loadboard. I will show you the features of the DAT Power version of the loadboard. So here we have the overall versions available for purchase. Yeah, the cheapest one is $45, Drucker's Edge Standard. You have all the way up to $295 per user per month. Additional users usually cost, if the option is even available for your version. So that's it. This is how it looks, the DAT Power. Yeah, not that many content here displayed for us. Let's go to post tracks. One of the most important features for the carriers, you can post tracks. Here, this is the display, which will show to you, and yeah, here you can choose the available date, pickup date, the contact option. You can choose the email or the phone number. You can add comments. You can choose the origin. For example, you can choose Kansas City, Kansas. Yeah, the destination, you can leave it blank if you want to go anywhere. You can choose the trailer. Let's choose reefer. You can specify if you would like a full load or partial load. The length of the trailer, for example, 53 foot, and the maximum weight of cargo, 44,000 pounds, for example. And you can post. In the comments, you can specify whatever would you like to specify. For example, if you have a team, you're you're driving as a team, you can specify it for a potential broker. Leave in the comments, usually you should leave the information which in your opinion would be important for potential broker who has a has a load and is looking for a truck, and which makes your truck basically probably a good fit for them. And based on the information you provide here, if a broker is looking for a truck, he might call you. So that's basically post trucks option, and the most important, in my opinion, feature for the carriers, it's search loads. Right here, it looks similar. The way you actually specify your data about the load you are looking for is pretty similar. So yeah, you can choose the type of trailer. Right now I will choose van, standard, any van. Basically this one means that it's any van, so even the more specialized one will display. Origin, if you have, let's say, a origin which you often pick, if you press on it, it will display immediately. You can choose state as well here. Destination, you can leave it blank, as I said previously. You can choose a city, you can choose a state. Remember to choose to type only state abbreviation, for example, ME for Maine. You can type more states abbreviations, for example, MENH, so Maine, New Hampshire, or you can specify zones where you would like to go. Zone 8, Zone 9, you can specify it that way. If you don't know what the zones are, what are the zones, I will show you in a few moments. This is the availability for pickup. This is the head origin. What is that head origin? Is basically it will show you the loads in the radius which is specified here from the specified origin. So basically, if I pick Kansas City, Missouri as my origin and then specify 120 miles of that head origin, it means that it will show me the loads which are within 120 miles radius from Kansas City, Missouri. Same for that head destination. If we specify a destination, it will show us destinations, loads with destinations within 150, 20 miles, whatever we're gonna type here, or we can leave it blank. Again, the type of load, full or partial, length of trailer, weight of load, and the search back option, which will, if there is 4, it will display the results from the loads from the posted in the last 4 hours. Basically, I suggest you setting this option on 2 hours, and you will see the loads. You see the loads now. All right, I sorted them by default by age. So this load was actually posted in the last minute. This one was more than 1 minute ago. Yeah, here is the pickup date, 19th of January. Here is the truck, van. Here we have van or reefer. Basically, both gonna work out. Here, this one means if the load is full or partial. DH minus O means that had origin. So basically 57 here means that this origin, Concordia, Missouri, is 57 miles from Kansas City. So our original origin. Here, this is the trip. It's without this deadhead. The trip is from Concordia to Ponca City, Oklahoma. Yeah, but you have to keep in mind that this posting of the load doesn't have the actual zip codes. The zip codes are not used to calculate the trip, just the cities, so you should always calculate the trip, the actual trip on your own after getting the information from the broker about the zip codes. Here you've got the company, the broker name Eco Global Logistics, the contact here, length, the weight, credit score of the broker, average days to pay of the broker, if the broker factors, and the rate. If the listing goes gray, it means that it's not available anymore. You can also sort by rate the results. Yes, and you see a little bit different organization. If you press on any of those loads, you'll see more information. Kansas City, Missouri to Reno, Nevada, double brokers, palletized deliver Monday, 7 dock hours 7 a.m. to noon, pickup hours by 7 p.m. Here you see broker to carrier spot, average rates basically. And that's it for the search loads. Right now I'll show you some more, let's say, additional features which are not usually used. Here you have the settings bar. You can hide similar search results and do not show results with locations in Canada. It's related to the search loads. Here you have a help button, and here there is live chat support if you need help, any help. All right, here the tools button. Many of the tools you see here, you also see them here on the header. It's like an information redundancy here, as we can see. Not all the tools are available on the power version, the DAT power version. I will show you DAT1 and DAT IQ and market conditions. All right, and here you have additional tools. Fuel tax and fuel pricing. This will be exactly the same. Both of the buttons will actually prompt you to the same website, so I'll use the one. DAT Assurance. Let's start from this one. I will show you also zone map. DAT Assurance is basically DAT Assurance provides, as you can see, valued carrier customers collections assistance for freight bills over 60 days old. If you have issue, if you didn't get money from your broker, you can send it for to collections basically. This is what it is. Here you have information about zones. So basically zone map. This is it. You have it written here. You have zone 9, this is California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, zone 8, and so on. You also have the map. If you are a visual learner, you can use the map to get grasp of the zones, but probably most of you probably know the zones. I mean, I'm pretty sure even if you don't know for some reason the zones, you're gonna get it fast, I would say. And here you have the market areas, key market areas actually. Yes, United States divided by the market areas: Sioux Falls Market, Omaha Market, Hutchinson Market, Tulsa, and so on. Yeah, and that's basically it for the zone map. And here, if you choose the fuel tax or fuel pricing, you will see this website. Here, you can specify your origin, let's say Norfolk, Virginia, and the destination, Denver, Colorado. route method, shortest interstate practical, miles per gallon, whatever, 7 miles per gallon. You can choose another options. Here you've got daily diesel averages per each state. Here, after specifying origins and stop one, you can actually you don't have to specify stop two if you don't have one. You can run trip, and this basically will calculate your costs, your fuel costs for this trip, estimated fuel costs, of course, and will calculate how many miles you will have to drive in each state. That's basically it. Nice tool. If you don't have your own tool, you can use this one. Absolutely. All the prices here might be useful. All right, so you are finished with the main view. So let's go to DAT1. DAT1, basically it's like also a load board. You can search for trucks, as you can see. You can search for loads. It has a little bit different layout, basically. As you can see, the results look differently. For some people, more appealing. Yeah, we're not gonna go more into detail into it because there is not much detail to it. DATIQ. This is basically an analytical tool which helps you gain some insights about the whole market in the United States and Canada. Here you have weekly update, national spot rate, national contract rate, national fuel surcharge. You have market to market movements, basically a spot rate on certain lane. Atlanta, Georgia, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, spot rate $1,266. This is 52-week forecast, as you can see. Here you have national load board posts, the amount of posts, and other statistics. Here you can look at the map, you can scroll closer to see market trends. Outbound market conditions index is here, and you can go market conditions here. Inbound, dual surge, and MCI. Yes. So here you have two maps displayed. Basically, they show you in what condition is the market in the United States in certain area. You can divide the area, you can divide it by whole country, you can choose a region, state, extended market, market area, and so on. I always like to stick to market in this case for me because 3 digit zip is too small. Okay, you can choose, for example, on one map inbound and on another one outbound. You can specify the trailer and the time frame. Let's choose a refer on both. Time frame, current day. All right. And you can see which markets are the most tight ones in the United States currently. For a reefer, I think you should be mostly concerned about the outbound, not the inbound. Outbound we have here on the right side currently. The more red the coral, the better it is for you to be in this market with specified trailer basically. And the more blue the coral color, the less load you will have, the less options, and the less money you're gonna make. This is basically it. And yeah, I suggest like using it and being aware of the market conditions in certain areas, not just looking at the price which you have. For example, you might have a very good load from Kansas City to, I don't know, to Oregon, Portland, Oregon, and then you might not have any good load, and you might have a little bit worse load from Kansas City, for example, to Grand Rapids, Michigan. And when you arrive to Grand Rapids, there might be more good loads for you, much better loads than, for example, if you drove to Portland. But you need to be aware as well that this is current day or prior business day, prior 8 days. This is not a forecast. This is just what actually happened. So this can change dramatically. And you can also observe how the market looked 8 days ago, how the market looked 30 days ago, and how it looks today to basically just check what is the trend in certain areas. And you can maybe use this to forecast where you could drive to be the most profitable, because those tools are here to help you be more profitable. All right, market conditions. This is basically the same map. We can choose actually the same. Yes, this is the same map. It's just one map. You can choose, for example, on certain market area. Let's choose here, Omaha. Yeah, and you see per hour truck count versus load count and the MCI, market conditions index. This is a shortcut from MCI. Yes, and that's basically it for the DAT load board, the power version. All the features which you need to know we already covered. So if you have any more questions, please let me know, comment down below, and yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.